What time is it? It's already night. I really slept in that long, didn't I? It's fine, it's fine. Alright. Focus on the goal, Neoma. Alright, so... I'm so confused about where we are right now. Like, what is this stuff? You know? It's weird. I can place it down, I can make a torch out of it. It gives off light and energy. When I step on it, I don't get hurt or anything. Intriguing, but it'll have to wait. Sunrise. Alright, so I guess I didn't sleep in as much as I thought. I guess that's good. It means that the library will be open. I heard Izumi worked at it. Not sure if she's home or not. If anything, I'll just head there now. Worst case scenario, I have to wait for it to open, or she doesn't work there today. Suppose talking to someone else will be okay. I don't entirely trust her or anyone else, but I mean, she's the only one I've really talked to for long enough to at least get that she isn't a terrible person. Why do I think things like this? Terrible person. Who am I kidding? I don't even know who I am. You know, it's whatever. It's fine. As I said, worst case scenario. There won't be any worst case scenarios right now. It's a library. What am I getting worked up over? Now, where was it again? Are there any signs? No. Do remember that when we first walked through the town together. Haven't gone in there yet. You know, it's nice walking around here, I guess. At least I'm not in a state of panic anymore. Just breathe, Neoma, breathe. Not gonna die yet. It's fine, it's fine. Oh. She's already in. Alright. Let's enter.
Grab myself a smoothie, maybe. Maybe a donut. Neoma.
Hey, Izumi.
How can I help you? I work here now.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had any information on anything about this place. You know, there's only so much I can guess on my own.
Yeah, no, you're actually in luck. So there's a village, the kingdom of something that's like really far away from here, but they have a lot more information about Historia than Juniper Valley does. It's quite the small town, if you haven't already noticed that. But I actually had some books come in yesterday.
Oh, really?
So, one of which I think I might have misplaced. But I have two. I have Historia's past, and I have all about the goddesses, which I feel like the goddesses is quite important for us to learn about because they're the ones that plucked us from Earth and plopped us on this
planet. Summoners.
So, yeah.
You know, that's weird. Why would a goddess need to summon humans?
From what I've collected, it seems like because we're quote-unquote, like, pure of heart or something, they think that we can inherit abilities that normal humans here can't, and the goddesses aren't allowed to interfere. So, like, this is them interfering without interfering, basically, is what I've taken from the whole situation based on my research.
I don't know what that has to say about this world's residents or not.
Yeah, the book that I misplaced, it was actually about a war that happened like 100 years ago.
A war?
Yeah, it's when the Vampire King first got in power.
I see.
A bunch of world leaders went missing. Like, I'm pretty sure the kingdom that I was just speaking of, its leader at the time went missing right after the king got, like, put in power.
Yeah.
And so, basically, all the most powerful leaders went missing, and no one knows why.
Yeah,
So,
that
the
is
only one
suspicious.
powerful enough to stop the Vampire King is the goddesses now. But they can't, because that would be basically fiddling with human life and taking away free will.
That's the same
It's
thing
confusing.
as bringing us here, if you really think about it.
Yeah, we didn't really have any free will in this entire thing. I don't know if they just care about historians more than they care about Earthlings, but I
Yeah, and let's be honest, rules are meant to be broken, at least in situations like this. You'd think they'd step up and
yeah.
be like, hey, stop it, or I don't know.
Yeah, scare a little bit of, authority into them.
Yeah.
But the books I do have, there was only one copy of the other book, and so someone might have it checked out or something. But there's multiple copies of these books.
Yeah,
For
that's fine.
Historia's past, so their time system works different here. So
Oh.
they use AGB and HB. So HB means Historia's beginning, and that was like 2 million years long. During that time
Yeah.
period, it was literally only Historia, the goddess race, and animals, which I find really interesting that they decided to mix it up and add other races, and they added so many of them right afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why they didn't get along.
Yeah, HGB means after the goddess's breath, so that means like when the new breath of life was breathed into Historia, making all the sentient beings that, we have today. First was elves and fairies, because they balanced each other out. Um, One race were the fighters, aka the elves, and then the others were the healers, the fairies.
Hmm.
They also were very connected to nature and animals, so they were the most like, they didn't mess with the world that Historia was before. Those were created by
Niflin?
I assume it's Niflin. It could be Niflin for all I know. I've been pronouncing it Niflin.
It seems like Niflin.
It kind of looks like Earth's like Norse names, and so I assume it's Niflin.
Yeah.
That's one of the goddesses we'll learn about in the other book. Next they made were the Crosslanes, because they were an animal and elven hybrid. Those were created by Nivea, or Nivea. Then humans, then mushroom nymphs, created by Nemesis, and then the witches, then dwarves, and lastly vampires, created by Natma. So vampires are the newest race to exist on this world.
Oh, and it seems like they've already done well for themselves.
Yeah.
Not in the
No one
best
knows
way,
when the
but
monsters were created, which makes me quite uneased by their existence, to say the least.
I don't know, they could be like an enigma. You know, that happened after
Fair.
everything else was created. This place is
That's
magical,
fair.
so
Yeah, true.
you can't stop
As
everything.
They get, as they get further and further along, what type of race was created next, it gets further and further away from living harmoniously with nature, which I find quite interesting, and I'd like to figure out why.
Yeah, it seems a bit strange that they call us here to bring back harmony, yet what they created, you know,
They were the
caused.
ones to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know, Earth, we have our issues, and I mean, it's not a perfect place, but at the very least, we don't call upon people to fix our wars or issues, and yeah, it's just, we solve our own issues. Why can't these people do the same? I don't understand.
Apparently, they, in the book that I can't find, and so you're just gonna have to hopefully take my word for it. In the other book, it says basically that they tried through war, but a lot of people died. And so they are too scared to pick another fight. And so they've just kind of been letting the vampires win.
Hmm.
It's quite depressing, if you ask me. And I hope we can help, genuinely, because I wouldn't wish this reality upon anyone.
I mean, it's... I don't mind helping. That's not the issue. It's more of just the circumstances that we were put in without, you know, even being aware of until it happened.
Yeah, no, I fully understand where you're coming from. Well, if you want to know about the jackasses that plopped us here, there's also the goddesses book. We have...
these ones.
So, Nevia is the goddess of winter. She's apparently very mischievous, but kind. And she kind of embodies kind of the icy cold winter in her looks. And they watch over the snowy mountains that are in the outskirts of Juniper Valley. And she's the daughter of Romsey. So Romsey is the mother of Nivea, Nemzi, Natima, and Nephlin. So all the ones that made all the races, they're the daughters of Romsey.
Romsey
So
likes the letter N, I suppose.
Apparently.
Yeah.
There's definitely a theme with their names.
Yeah.
Which, as you examine further, you'll see Nemzi's the goddess of summer. Neflin's the goddess of spring. And Natima's the goddess of autumn.
I see.
So, Romsey is the goddess of the elements. So that's why each of her daughters was assigned to a certain season. Because they balanced out the fact that she could so easily sway the seasons with her powers. So they keep everything basically working harmoniously when it comes to why the seasons change and how fast they change.
I see.
So, Historia, I believe is how you pronounce their name, is the goddess of night or the moon. And then there's also Mise, the goddess of day. So there's basically the sun, the moon, the seasons, and the elements. And it's weird, because coming into this world, if I wouldn't have had a giant voice from the sky yelling at me, telling me it's a goddess, I wouldn't believe in their religion. It seems nothing more than a, fixed mythology in the world, but it's real, and it's the fact that everyone harmoniously on the entire world believes in the same thing that is really strange to me. But I guess if it's real and they have a lot of proof for it being real, it makes sense that everyone would believe the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, having a disembodied voice talk to you is kind of proof enough that there's something different about this place.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. But
not everything has to make sense. I mean, we have tails and ears, so
that's also
not that
true.
far of a stretch.
Yeah. Is there any other questions you may have? Because although I might not have the books for it in stock currently, I've done, I've basically been researching the entire time we've been here. And then the moment I got a job, I got paid to research all day. So
I see. Well, it's
Uh,
quite the nice place you've landed in.
yeah, I quite enjoy it. It's also made it where I don't have to worry about the little things like food and stuff anymore. And there are like three other librarians, so I only have to come every couple days because no one really steals from the library. So
Yeah, I
they can
mean,
just have people pop in and out.
it wouldn't make sense to steal a book when you can just read it in here, you know?
Exactly. The entire deal is open, and then you can like rent it for like an emerald, and you can keep it for like a week. And so, or you can buy it for like 5 emeralds. So it's like a bookstore library hybrid,
Wait, there's
and they're
currency?
constantly getting
Yeah.
more and more, books. Like every single day, we get shipments in.
I see. I almost forgot there was currency. I don't know. I've been living on my own for quite the minute, you know.
Yeah. How is it out there, by the way? I saw you. You were building. You built the little like the fishing dock area, and that's really really cute. I have a view of it from my house, actually.
Yeah, I saw that you were building on that island, like across from me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's nice, I suppose. It gives me a lot of time to think, whether that be a good or bad thing, depending on what thoughts come into mind. But yeah, it's quiet.
Well, anytime you want to come into town or come over to my house, I mean, we're practically neighbors, so you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Um, I don't know. It's just ever since I got here, I've I don't know, like you know how you go into shock after the like culture shock or after you get on like a roller coaster ride or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, it's sort of like that, but usually that feeling subsides over time. But I just can't help but continue feeling that way. That's why I've been on my own for a while. It makes me nervous to even come here. You know?
Yeah. No, I get it, and we actually. Oh, I really should have told you about this sooner. Someone
Uh,
else came from Earth.
Wait, someone else?
Yeah. I was just as shocked as I'm assuming you are. Their name's Molly. I think they might have been stuck in like what I've been calling the realm between realms for like 2 weeks.
So, limbo?
Apparently, they were in like a coma.
That's scary.
They were just passed out in the gazebo that we like came here in, the little goddess sanctuary deal.
I see.
I helped them kind of get a grasp of the world, introduced them to like Willard, and went and got some resources with them, and let them stay at my house for a little bit. And they're very nice. They they're half cow. They're a cow crossling, I guess. Which is quite the predicament because they used to be a farmer. So
Ah,
yeah,
that's a little awkward.
yeah,
It kind of makes me glad that I'm an omnivore, I guess, crossed with an omnivore,
yeah.
and not prey.
Yeah,
So,
no, but oh god, she was in major shock at first. She didn't understand what was happening. She just wanted to go back with, I think, her dad, she was saying, and she basically, like, re- basically responded how we all responded, in shock and
terror.
not yet, a little bit of terror and not understanding exactly why us, you know?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's only been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 at this point, and I.
You okay?
Sorry about that. Okay. We've only been here for like 2, 3 weeks, and I mean, it's still sinking in everything we've been going through.
Yeah. Oh, uh, do you happen to know anything about this, like, red dust stuff?
Red, you mean like red sand?
Yeah, you y- you can mine it, right? It
What
and you like place it down, right?
what is that?
It's wait, it gets even better. Like I can make a torch. It gives off light, but it also gives off energy.
It's glowing.
I know. And if you walk on it, it doesn't hurt you. So it's kind of like
But
electricity, but it isn't.
wait, did you just figure out a way for us to like have luxuries of Earth while we're in this hellhole?
I might have. I'm going to investigate it more, but this is actually getting me really
Okay.
excited. I don't know why,
No,
but
yeah. Well,
I mean,
why don't
imagine
you
if we could
find out?
have
At least tell
lights
me.
that
I'll.
oh,
Uh, this would be revolutionary. I don't see a lot of this around. I don't think it's a very common, attribute used on this world.
yeah, I mean, I assume people have seen it before. It's quite easy to find when you get
Yeah.
deeper, but
Is it that like glowing red stuff in the
yeah,
pits?
if you like hit it, it glows. And when I found it, I was just like, "Huh, that's a little strange. Maybe it can store energy, like kinetic energy or um pass it on."
That's well, whatever you find out, tell me, because I'm very curious now. Quite the find.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what I can do with it.
Totally. I That might make us be able to have uh, automatic doors and
Hmm.
lights that don't require a flame.
Yeah, imagine a light that you can just switch on and off rather than have to blow out. I mean,
Oh, that would be so
it's
nice.
pleasant, having candles and stuff, but at the same time, you I kind of miss that
Imagine
idea.
closing this place. I have to go to every single lantern and manually turn it off.
Yeah, but instead you can have like a system where you just flick one switch and it's off. You know?
God, I forgot how nice that was. I forgot how nice it was just having a light switch.
Yeah. The little things we take for granted, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, plumbing. That was also a nice thing.
Plumbing?
Plumbing.
What's plumbing?
What,
Oh,
what part of Earth did you come from
oh, oh,
exactly?
wait, I'm remembering. It's like sinks and
Yes, running
toilets.
water, really easily running water, and a toilet.
Yeah, how does that work? Do you have to bring a bucket?
Um, there's normally holes somewhere. Uh, with water, like a well, and
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
I just kind of.
it doesn't turn on. I see.
Yeah, it's the faucets
No
just
matter how
just
many things I
just
place in front of it.
yeah, no matter how many pumpkins you throw at it, it won't turn on.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I use a bucket, and then that makes the water cycle through so I can have running water.
I see. Oh, speaking of pumpkins, have you have you figured out like like circumstances like us? Like you said, were you a cat? I think you had like a
Yes,
cattail.
I believe I'm a cat. I tuck away my tail. I'm a little self conscious about it, to be completely honest.
Yeah, mine just hides sometimes, especially in the face of pumpkins. Those are scary.
That's
But
very scary. It just goes inverted.
yeah. um so like I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm a fox. I mean, the
I
tail
don't
is kind
believe
of
so.
obvious. Unless I was a
Your
wolf, but it doesn't really
your ears are
seem.
similar to mine. They have a little bit more fur on them, which makes me think that you're probably some sort of fox variety. Something close to that at least. I'll
Yeah.
probably write you down as a fox crosslane though. I've been kind of taking notes of what the special abilities of each of the crosslanes are because for me, one day of training, and now I have enhanced speeds. And the first
Wait.
day, Svana pointed out to me that I have really good hearing.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I hear a lot of things. I can hear whatever's walking out there right now.
Yeah.
Um oh, wait, if you're taking notes.
Yes.
I like fruit and I also have the urge to kill chickens whenever I'm around them. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's a fox thing because it doesn't seem normal.
Uh, I would
I'd
assume
write
for
that down.
you it's a fox thing. I would assume for you it's a fox thing. I do find it quite strange. Molly, the girl that came here the other day, she also hates chickens, but apparently she
I
got
mean,
pecked by a lot when she was a kid on the farm, and so she literally will kill them if she sees them.
it's not that I hate them. I actually think they're kind of funny to look at, but I don't know. It's just a urge, I guess.
Your hunting urge, I assume.
I guess. I mean, I don't do it that often. Usually only when I'm tired, but
Fair.
yeah.
I've yet to see a bird, but I feel like that would definitely my cat side would come out, and
Yeah.
I'm a little scared of that.
Also, I might be nocturnal, but that also might uh speak about like, my sleeping habits before I got here. Not entirely
That's
sure.
fair. Was there a time change? I was taken from my apartment at like midnight, and then when we got here, it was morning.
I mean, you said that one girl that came here just, you know, recently. She was stuck in a little area.
Oh,
This is a different world, so the time is probably different.
yeah. I'm also curious if I'm hoping that I'm right about this. I'm curious if time on Earth moves differently than time here, as in
Hmm.
no time has passed since we left on Earth. Because I don't see. I have a little sister, and she kind of needs me.
No.
So
That's unfortunate if hmm.
yeah. She has others, but like she's my buddy, and I just hope everything's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too. You see, this is why I kind of hate this, you know. I don't know what I'm missing out on and if I'm missing out on anything at all and you're here, you and I feel like it's worse for you because you know what you have to go back to and and you were just brought here without any warning. I can't imagine if time is moving normally and everyone that we knew or loved or cared about are just moving on without us.
Yeah.
Are you
Um.
okay? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into
Yeah.
that too much.
No.
It's
I.
just,
You're completely right. I just. It's hard knowing all that, and I think that's one of the reasons I've left researching so much. Because if we know more, then maybe we can get home sooner.
yeah,
Anyways, I mean, nothing's gonna get better if we just sit around and talk about how much we miss home. Because the sooner we defeat the Vampire King, the sooner we can get home. So the more we know about him, the quicker this will all be over.
I suppose, but is that really the right thing to do? I mean, we have history books and stuff, right? But
Yeah,
who's to say that that's not biased? Or,
it's
you know,
fair.
it just
I
makes things
mean,
so much more complicated. I hate
and
this.
eventually we'll have to go down to the Vampire City, and I guess we'll get a first look at how he treats his people.
I hope. I just. I don't think I would be able to bring myself to do something like that, though.
It'll take time, and I'm not gonna rush you to do anything you don't want to do.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. I mean, we're in this together, aren't we?
Uh, yeah, together.
Never feel like being stuck here is just a you problem, because
I know
we
it's something we're all dealing with.
we're all dealing with it, and in that regard, you can talk to any of us about it. I know that
Mm,
can be hard though, so I'm the type to kind of just focus on the positive and move on, so I'm not one to talk.
I see. Um, Thanks for the offer.
Yeah. As I said earlier, too, anytime you're lonely or you just need to get out of your little foxhole, uh, you are more than welcome to come over to my place. It's still being built, but I mean, there's a couch and there's some bookshelves and there's a little kitchen.
I see. Um, Sorry. Can we walk over here?
Yeah. What's bothering you?
It. You know how I died that one time? Like, the first time?
Yeah, that kind of scared the shit out of all of us.
It scared the shit out of me!
I would assume so. You exploded.
Yeah, one of them's out there.
One of the explodey guys?
Yeah, one of the exploding. I call it my nemesis.
I've been calling
I
them
don't like it.
explosives.
I
The world
mean,
doesn't really have a definitive name for them.
that's kind of a on the nose name.
Hey, listen, buddy. I mean, do you want to get killed by them or not?
I mean, I don't think
I
naming.
think
I see it.
left.
No,
Oh, you see it?
I killed it.
Oh, good job working through your fears. I still hate spiders, though.
They're not that bad. Not when
Chill
we have
out.
things that can explode you. I mean, at the very least, spiders here don't poison you. At least, I hope so.
There's two. There's okay. So two out of the however many monsters we've come across in this world, two of them I can't figure out what their weakness is, and besides obviously stabbing them to death, and that being the explosives and the giant spiders, because the 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 undead and the little skeleton guys, they burn in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So those, we know that they don't like light, and that fire and the sun burns them alive. So that's okay, cool. We can just wait it out till daytime. But I've seen the spiders in the daytime too, and but they don't attack. And I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out how everything works. Because if we can figure out how everything works, then maybe we can figure out why it works that way, and then we can stop it if we can.
Hmm. Have you? I don't know. This is something I've sorta seen because I've done like a little bit of traveling around, and I found these types of books. I don't know what they are. Their language is mostly kind of strange. It's it's not from here or like from the signs that I've seen, um, or anything like we know.
Interesting.
But uh, there is text on top of them that show like weird names, like piercing or something like that, and they glow. It's weird. Maybe we should look into that.
Yeah, definitely. It might be hooked to like the goddesses, maybe? It's the only like logical way I could see it connected to one of the pre-existing things on this world.
Yeah, more magic
Hmm.
uh, stuff.
That are witches, if in that regard, then.
Witches. I didn't really think about that. Do we have
Yeah,
any?
there's okay, so I found a bunch of like tea plants and a book. Can you come back with me to my house? There's
Uh,
actually something I would actually like to show you.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wow, we've been talking for a
It's
while.
it's yeah.
Oh,
uh,
yeah, you are faster.
sorry if I need to slow down, let me know.
No, it's fine. I'll just keep up
But
by running.
I found a bunch of tea leaves, but in the dirt underneath, like where the tea leaves were planted, oh god, there's zombies. Okay.
That's more of them. Up, up behind you.
Oh, sorry. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that.
Oh, they insist on trying to kill us.
Uh,
Oh.
there's a skeleton. I was trying to figure out where they were.
Oh.
There we go. Underneath the tea leaf like plants, I saw a book buried in the ground, and I think it might mean that there's like a magic system in this world. I'm assuming it's like witchcraft, or the equivalent at least,
Really?
like on Earth to what we would call witchcraft. Um, but I also did some talking to Willard afterwards and asked him like, hey, like what are all the species that you know of? And he started listing them off, and one of them was witches. And so I'm thinking anyone can study witchcraft,
Really?
regardless of if you were born into like a witch race or not. I'm assuming they're probably easily, better at it than other races because they're born with magic. But it kind of seems like I might be able to study and make healing magic.
Really? Ow.
Which, if that's the case, then that'll be really handy for when we go into any sort of fight if we're not able to talk our way out of it with the Vampire King.
I see. Well, yeah, that would be quite useful. And how long has he been alive? Hundreds of years? Like, vampires don't die, right?
Uh, yeah, well, 100 years ago was the battle when he first got, like, deemed as the ruler. So he's at least 100 years old. He's probably more like 300, if I'm assuming.
Oh, it's quite nice in here. Very
Thank
homey.
you. I've been trying to fix it up more and more as the days go on. So I made this, which is a mortar and pestle, and I can basically I can grind up different herbs and stuff, and I can use them in the teas to make them like healing factors and stuff. This is the book I found though. It's a basic arcana,
Oh,
and there's only one chapter, but it talks about spells, which, I mean, hey, if we can learn spells, I feel like we stand much bigger chance against the vampires.
whoa. Fast
Yeah.
forward spell. Summon bees. Zephyr spell. That's Zephyr. Huh.
I'm assuming we need something to conduct the magic, though, because, I mean, I've kind of been trying, and I can't really do anything without, like, a wand of some sort. But I don't know how to make one, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
I have a lot of stuff and I've been working on a lot of things. Maybe you can come by sometime and we can sort of figure that out.
Definitely. That sounds good. I mean, hey, if I start learning more about magic, I can teach you the basics too, so you can protect yourself better if we do end up going into any sort of battles or wars.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's strange because I feel like we shouldn't all trust each other, but everyone who's come here from Earth seems like they're pretty decent people.
yeah, I'll be completely honest. I don't really trust anyone right now. I mean, you're the only one I've really talked to in length, so
Yeah.
I don't think you're a bad person, at the very least.
Well, thanks.
Um, but yeah, it's it's better to be open about that fact, I suppose. Because it's important. Though,
Yeah.
if you say you're, going to be practicing stuff with herbs and stuff, I've been collecting a lot of different types of plants and all of that and been planting them just in case, research
Yeah. No.
purposes, and if you need anything, just come by.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. That was actually the one thing I was a little worried about because if you see, out front, my garden's quite tiny right now. I have like three different types of things growing, and that's about it.
Oh, you do know you don't need to um, till the land for that. For those, at least.
Oh,
You can
I
plant
did
them
not know
anywhere.
that. Well, then I won't till the land from now on. Then.
Yeah, it's only for more, I guess, hardy crops like wheat, uh, carrots.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I never really gardened at all back on Earth.
I've
Kind of
sort of
winging
been
it.
figuring it out.
And I'm like, okay, you do a thing, you put down the seed, you cover it up, you add water.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
Put
I've been
seed in
treating it.
ground, seed, then grow.
Seed ground, grow.
Grow.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, the copies of the books you have, you
Oh,
can keep them. I'll take it out of my salary because I feel
you
like
sure?
we should know about the world. Yeah, no, totally.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And as soon as I can get my hands on that one copy, I'll try to like write down the most important info into my journal and then give you a copy of that too.
Ah, yes, plagiarism. At least I don't have laws like that here yet.
Yeah, true. I could just say, "Hey, I came up with this," and then slap
Yeah,
my name
I
on it. It's
didn't
all
go to
mine.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, no,
You
I
don't
would
know what
just like copy the
Wikipedia is.
entire thing and then change like three of the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if we could like invent something that's on Earth, we'd make a killing.
Oh my god. Like what? Give me some
Like
ideas.
a smartphone. I mean,
Oh,
that's dreaming
that's
big though.
yeah. That's kind of like
Big dreaming on a
outside of
normal
our
scale
realm so
though, like
far.
the light switch. Maybe automatic doors. Maybe. Uh, I could see possibly a what's something that's really difficult that I want to make easier. Uh, um,
Hmm.
uh, let me see. Oh, maybe like, hmm. I was thinking of adding in a fireplace to my living room, but I was scared of it being open at all times because I want to have a lot of animals eventually.
Hmm.
So
All
maybe
right.
like a door that opens like a little like gate to my where the fire is that I can open if I need to like relight it.
Yeah, I could think about that.
That would do well.
Or, wait, no.
Ooh.
Yeah, or an automatic lighting system. Though
Yeah, no, totally.
I feel like for that to work, we need to find something that would actually stay lit because wood here burns really quickly for some reason. It's kind of hard to get a
Yeah.
secure fireplace. I mean, you can make a campsite, but well, like the cute little circle
The
thing,
little
but
campfire deal, yeah.
yeah, but that one looks weird and two isn't exactly the most efficient thing. And yeah. you know,
Yeah.
maybe,
Well, I'm sure we'll figure out everything.
yeah.
And I mean, hey, with the redstone, maybe we'll figure out a really cool invention. I mean, when I say we, I mean you, and I can research to help, but that's about it.
Yeah, we can, research together about things. You do the
Yeah,
magic,
totally.
I
And
deal with the technical things.
yeah, I'll be like the healer and magic spells person, and you can be the one who basically makes it where we have things that they didn't even know existed beforehand.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hate putting any pressure on you, though. Don't feel like you have to do anything.
No, it's something I actually kind of want to do. It's kind of the only thing I really think about half of the time that makes me feel, at least a little calm, which is weird.
Maybe it brings some sort of taste of the quote unquote what I would call the real world, but I guess this world is just as real as the other one. I
Yeah.
wonder how many worlds there are.
Not even
Huh.
sure if I can call whatever I was back at home. That's a weird thing to think about, right?
Yeah, this place feels so like, oh no. Okay, so I haven't wanted to say this because I know that us coming here has been very traumatic for a lot of us. And I mean, hey, it's traumatic for me too. I need to get back to my sister, and I, we all have lives back home for the most part. And the thing that I've been wanting to kind of talk about and say and voice is the fact that I kind of like it here better now. I still want everyone else to go back home, but if I had the choice to stay and still, had the ability to know my sister was going to be okay, I kind of like who I am here a little more cuz it feels like I don't know, it feels like I have more of a purpose.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm not in terms of trauma and memories and stuff. Don't I don't really mind that you feel that way. Cuz like I mean, as I said, I don't really know what I have back there. It kind of makes being here a bit easier. It's more of the fact that I don't know anything at all. That makes me
Yeah.
scared. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm missing out on, and that makes me worried. Yeah, but it doesn't make me exactly scared of getting stuck here or anything like that. It's more of this world itself, but like as you said, it's nice here, and I can totally see why you would want to stay. It's
Yeah.
not at all like an you know irrational thing.
Yeah. It just feels like if I chose to stay, that'd be a little selfish because of my sister.
I mean, I I don't know if I have any connections like that. I mean, at least from an outsider, I wouldn't say it's selfish. It's more of just I mean, you have to live for yourself, not just for others.
Yeah.
I mean, and
I wonder if
sometimes
we.
I was just gonna
Sorry.
say sometimes that means making selfish decisions, and that's not a bad thing. It just means that you know you want to look out for yourself for a minute, and that's not a bad thing. It's just more of until that gets to your head and that leads to people getting hurt. That's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah. And I mean, my my sister is her name's Ruka, and she's 14.
Ah,
She lives with my mom, but my mom's an asshole. So I
I see. It is quite the situation to be stuck in right now.
yeah. And I mean, if no time passed at all, I mean, do we even age? could I die of old age here and then go back to where I was and pick off like it never even happened? Or is
I
it a
mean,
matter of if I choose here, I'm stuck here for eternity?
yeah. The weather is really picking up our mood.
Yeah. It's like the goddesses just want to add a little bit of drama into our life.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they haven't done enough,
Yeah,
right?
goddesses. I kind of want to like challenge them, but at the same time, I feel like they'll smite me.
I mean, they're the one who brought us here. That's that's
Yeah, you know
that's
what?
on them.
You're. Is it like a god thing where you just like talk to the air and then they're there, or like
I don't
do
know.
they have physical manifestations?
I don't know. Something. I don't know. Maybe they're omnipresent. Maybe they aren't. Uh, I mean, they seem a bit. They seem to lack a bit of self awareness, and yeah, I'm not scared of them. Honestly, it's just yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely, I would like to meet them. Ask them why. I have so many questions about why we're here and how it works. And if they know what's going on Earth right now, because if they know, as long as they know that everything's okay, then I'm fine staying here until we are able to leave. And if I know that I'm not going back to some desolate wasteland because it's like 5,000 years in the future, then I'm okay to go home if I have to, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if it's not a pick and choose, and if me staying makes all of you guys have to stay, I'm going home. Because I want you guys to be able to get home.
So far, I don't care either way, I guess.
Yeah. I know Svana definitely wants to get home.
Yeah,
She's very headstrong on that.
Yeah, she
She has
mentioned
like a whole career and like a family and stuff, and I'm just like, I had a 9 to 5 and a sister.
I don't even know
So
what I had. So
yeah, it's fair. You know, you had a, you know, you were alive. That's what you know.
yeah, it makes
As
you
long as
wonder
this isn't
though.
heaven.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
maybe this is like a simulation.
But what if we're an experiment?
I mean, technically we
Like
are.
how? I'll be
Technically
fair.
speaking.
What if we're like a government experiment, and like they're trying to see how long we'll last before we go insane?
I mean, I don't really believe in the Illuminati or anything, but that's not that far fetched.
That's fair. I mean, for all we know, like the goddess race is just like the head leaders of every single place on Earth, and they're all just like looking over us.
Yeah, wait. Aren't they the goddesses of this world? What if we had a god and we didn't even know and they get angry?
I kind of want to ask them. I kind of want to ask them of like, yo, do we have a deity that actually is like real?
And either way, why'd you bring us here? We don't follow them.
Yeah, and also like from some of the research I've done, like in the goddesses deal, you can tell some of them really like attention, and some of them are also very much favorites of like of the area, and you can tell which kids were the favorite basically.
Wait.
When it comes to who's favored.
Wait.
Like I've seen more of like I talked to Willard and he says that he mainly worships what's her name? Nemesis, the goddess of summer. So like I'm assuming either based on what area you live in or based on what deity kind of comes to Earth, or not Earth, Historia, more makes them more favorited by the people.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like how religions on Earth worked, or mythology. Romsey is interesting though, and it makes me wonder who brought us here specifically, because I just read this, but Um, she dislikes vampires and humans. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's one of those. It's freaking out.
Oh.
They don't like rain.
I've only seen them like 3 times. I have no clue about them.
So, those ones do have a weakness if you want to write this down, right?
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
They don't like fire or water. That's why that one's freaking out. I guess it got stuck in the rain and it kills them, basically.
Oh,
No, maybe they're the witches of this world.
Maybe. Maybe. They melt in the rain.
I guess.
I'm melting. Just crying. And
Yeah.
then they like slowly die, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to look at them though. At least not in the eye.
Yeah, they honestly I kind of like I kind of want to dare them, you know. I kind of want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna look at you, and you can't do anything about it, you know.
I mean, you can do that if you're in a smaller space. They don't really know how to bend. I don't think they have knees.
Yeah, I think they're just like kind of like Slenderman.
Ugh,
That makes sense.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird urban legend for a while.
Maybe someone already had come to this world and they saw that, and that's what inspired Slenderman.
You know, that's entirely possible. What if there were people before us?
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Like, there's no history on it, but there's also no history on us yet, you know?
If that's true, did they fail? Could we fail? Wait.
They surely wouldn't summon another group after the first one failed, would they?
I mean, we can't be certain. I mean, how are they certain that we're the ones who can do this? You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't help but think like that.
Okay, so the thing is, I mean, if we try and fight the vampires and we like lose the first time, we can't die. Like, do we just try again? You know, like when does it end if we don't win?
Do we just get stuck here? Like, is this like some sort of like a pact or something that we unwillingly made when we got here, you know? Where if we don't actually defeat this, we're just gonna stay here. It always makes me even more upset when I think about it, but we really never had a choice. We don't have a choice in any of this. We're like pawns.
I mean,
I don't like being a pawn.
I agree. I'm not gonna argue with you on that, but I will say, I mean, they must have been desperate if they had to call us, you know? It must have been their last resort.
I mean, their last resort should have been stepping up and doing something themselves.
Maybe we'll get a chance to ask them why they didn't. I hope we do, 'cause I genuinely would like to know.
I suppose. Not even sure if I'd like to.
We've been talking for quite a while, and I've been enjoying it by all means, but I think
it's a bit late.
I need to rest and just kind of, after the 2 days we've kind of been talking straight, just kind of recuperate and stuff.
Oh wait, it's really been that long?
All the it looks like it's been about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. I mean, we were talking in the library for like almost an entire day, and now it's almost night again, right?
Yeah, time passes weird here.
Yeah, it feels so fast and yet so slow. I think their weeks work differently.
I think their star works differently.
Yeah. Anyways,
they're constantly taking cat naps.
But yeah.
No pun intended.
It's okay. I take cat naps as well.
Only during the day for me.
Yeah, especially if it rains. I get really sleepy when it rains here.
Yeah.
But, have a safe trip home, okay?
I was about to say you too, but you're already home.
I'll have a safe trip upstairs.
Yeah, don't fall like me and Sierra did.
Oh yeah, they added railing, by the way.
They did?
That. Yeah, there's railing on the stairwell now.
That's embarrassing.
I think Willard really didn't want anyone else to fall because he either, one, didn't want a lawsuit, or two, actually felt bad.
But think about how, wait, think about how old Willard is. You know how long he's probably had that in? Are we the first ones to just fall? That's embarrassing. They had to add it because of us.
We must have been off our game, because, I mean, hey, you probably were getting, like, okay, first of all, Sierra was getting used to her antlers, right?
Yeah.
And you were probably getting used to your tail. It's okay. It
yeah,
really
it does throw you off
change
balance.
how your balance works. Yeah. It changes your center of gravity completely.
Yeah, or maybe us being brought into a new place. You know, maybe the gravity here is different a little bit, and maybe that's why.
I genuinely think it's weaker. Genuinely. And I think that we think we step on stuff when we don't.
Huh. Or you just have lighter feet because you're a cat.
Yeah, that's fair. I might have lost weight on the way over here. Who knows? I
think we all lost weight because we're
yeah.
basically in the Stone Age.
That's fair. I'm having to do a lot more cardio than I used to.
Yeah, and a lot of fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna...
Oh, if you ever want to train, by the way, I've learned quite a bit from Nakesy, because she used to take fencing lessons, like, back when she was younger on Earth.
Really? Wasn't she the one who complained about the spa?
Yeah, which there is, to be fair, there is a hot spring that I found. So, I mean, hey, she'll have to just be okay with that.
I mean, if people in Japan can do it, so can she.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just say it's exotic, and then she'll be fine with it.
Yeah, it's the exotic culture, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I won't keep you for too long. I'm gonna head back home now.
Okay. See you later. It was nice talking.
Yeah, it was actually a really nice chat. Well, that was something. I guess I feel better. I mean, I hate getting wet like this. I'm gonna really have to dry off when I get back into my house. Hole. Foxhole. I get these two. I'll get these when it stops raining. Oh my god, it's so cold. Huh. So much quieter, so much warmer. Oh. Beautiful liquid rock. I love how warm you make me. I lava you. It is interesting though. These books she keeps. And she mentioned journaling too. I don't know. I was thinking about something like that, but maybe something to organize my thoughts, I suppose. Do I have anything that I can do that with? How do you make quills? You need feathers, right? And a book? I have a book. I have a few. Is there anything else that I need for this? I need... Oh yeah, ink. Yeah, that would probably be useful. Put that there. Put that there. That there. Ah, yes. Perfect. Maybe I should get a lectern. Oh, the rain cleared up. But, I guess, how about we start this? Entry 1. There's so many thoughts. What do I put out on paper? This is hard. I don't even have a place to sit. You know, she has it so nice over there. I never really thought about furniture. I'll get to making some at some point. And some tables and making this place look homey. I just put a bunch of vines everywhere. Though it looks nice. I like it. They're pretty. Entry 1. 2. Spoke to Izumi today, and I about world around me. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to start. I might not do it every day, but yeah. I guess it could be something to explore. I mean, she mentioned journaling. I never really thought about it until now. Maybe, you know, I I need, I both need to stop thinking and I need to at least organize my thoughts more because honestly, I'm gonna go crazy if I don't. But, hey, I mean, at the very least, I can write down my thoughts and figure things out. And not have to freak out about every little interaction or thought I have. I guess that's that for today then. I'm gonna get to work. And I'm done. I'm out of character. I'm done. Oh god, that was a long in character for me. Oh god, and I've been reading chat by the way. Izumi is coming to raid you. Finish my stream. Izumi right now. Hey Saya / Neoma, I'm here to raid you. Izumi raid. Izzy raid. Ah. That's so nice. Thank you. I am free from the in-character curse. Though, I hope you all enjoyed that. That was nice acting. Thank you. It's kind of half and half on my part. It's kind of, you know, I got back from work and I jumped on, basically. I feel like I rambled a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. It's all about learning how to improv better over time. Oh my god. Hello! She in the call. Hold on. No, I'm supposed to go do other work, but I don't want to. Yeah, I get that. But, it's Izumi. So, we bit lazy. Yeah. You know, sometimes I gotta... Where the hell is Nova? I don't know. Nova's not online right now. I mean, Nova's 5 hours ahead of me. It's 9:20. I wouldn't be surprised if Nova's sleeping or not. Oh, yeah. Izumi just said it. Props to sleep. It's late for Nova. Yes. Bye-bye. Bye! Izumi's so nice. I'm probably not gonna be doing too much for the rest of the night. Usually my streams last for like 8 hours, but not tonight. I have work tomorrow and I had work today. So I'm just gonna do some general maintenance and stream. I will say, I did some low-key farming off of stream like last night for like 2 hours, I think. And it was just me sitting in at my my lava farm, my lava and dripstone farm, and then I went to one of the geodes I found and sat there for a minute and optimized it for geode stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna show anyone who hasn't been here before. I have a farm, a lava farm, a dripstone farm. I have a sugarcane farm down here. I'm gonna be making more, but that's what I got so far. But yeah, it was fun. Izumi's so nice. Oh, that's so sweet. You're so nice. I can't spell. Oh no, no, you're nicer. It was nice to see you again, Cyan, my friend. So it's nice to see you in my stream too. And don't worry, Izumi, I cannot spell either. I can barely talk half of the time. No one's judging. At least I'm not. I'm gonna put that in the bag. Oh, I should probably put on this. Do that. Rename my tail again. My tail is afraid of pumpkins. What is it? It's the there we go. And I'm gonna tuck these back here and forget about it for another how many hours of playtime. What else can I do? Come on. Yeah, just mainly farm stuff, I guess. Also, I'm sorry if I interrupted you at all during stream. I don't mean to. No, it's fine. I enjoy interacting with people. I don't... You didn't interrupt anything. I like interaction because it makes things... Oh, God. Well, I don't like this type of interaction, you know, where little weasels try to run up to me. Please say I'm nice to you. I don't know you well enough. I can't lie. I guess you're nice. Josh, you're so nice. Thanks, Izumi. Also, when I say things like that, don't take it as me being mean. I'm just honest. And yeah, it's not out of like, you know, me trying to be mean or anything like that. It's just, you know, honesty. Yeah, you two girls are my new friends. Anyway, I'll get to work now. Oh. Good luck with your work. See you later. I'll probably text you or something if I get any more ideas. Are you struggling to work, Izumi? I mean, work in general is a struggle. Let's be honest here. I mean, it's called work for a reason. It's, you know, at least jobs are a struggle. Careers, I think the most that you'll ever struggle with those is, you know, getting started. Careers are much better. Strive for a career, not a job, because jobs can tend to make people feel miserable. Also, Cyan, you only saying you're nice to people that you know well and know they're nice makes it mean a lot more. Exactly. I put a lot more emphasis on my words, so I don't like saying, so like, in character, if I say I hate something, I actually do mean I hate something. And even out of character, if I say I hate something, I actually do mean I hate something. I don't like saying it jokingly or anything like that. And I mean, sometimes I do, but there are also other things, you know, I'm not gonna say I love someone unless I actually mean it, you know? You consider me as a friend. Also, Josh, I really want to write, but I have to do other work, so that's why I struggle. Yeah. Writing is a lot of fun. But do I consider you as a friend? I'm gonna be honest. No. Do I think you're a nice person? Yes. I think you're a pretty decent person, and, you know, if I had, like, a full-on conversation with you for a while, then maybe one day I would consider you as a friend. But friends are something very close to me. Friends are people who I consider, you know, as, like, you know, someone who is becoming a part of my own family, you know? Like, you know, the beginning stages. And so if I ever call someone a friend, they're important to me. And that's not to say you aren't important, it's just a personal thing. And as I said, I don't say things that I don't mean. I also don't like lying to people. It's not me trying to be mean or anything like that, it's more of a form of me respecting you enough to not lie to you like that. You know? Okay, that's fair, Cyan. I'm glad you understand. And sorry if I explain that too much, it's just... people don't always take it kindly when when I'm blunt. Oh, Izumi, I also have corn. If you're still in the thing. I have corn now. I think it's awesome. I don't know why that was important, but It's wonderful. Look at it. Glorious. Hold on. I gotta do some like things that require thinking right now. I gotta move that. Tea leaves, celery, mustard, elderberry. Because I don't want to put like seeds in my backpack right now. I have a lot of tea leaves. I like tea. Anyways, I'll actually go to work now and stop lurking. Yeah, you go work. If you ever need to chill in a call or something as you work or something, I usually do that. I just sit and call sometimes and I work. Even if no one's talking. Just, you know, it's a company thing. How long will Fallen Stars last for? Bye-bye, see you next time, Izumi. I don't know how long Fallen Stars will last for, but I imagine a while. This is, as far as I'm aware, it's a long-term thing. So, it could be months to years. I'm not fully sure. It really just depends on how the story goes and how fast it goes. I guess the best person to ask would be Izumi, since she made it. But that's just how I'm basically gauging things from my own perspective. I do have plans that reach far out, just in case, so I'm prepared either way. My dripstone farm is growing. Have any? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's dripping. Cool, cool. Maybe I'll extend this. Do you know what Gacha Life and Gacha Club is? Yes, I do. I think it's interesting, but I'm not exactly into it. It's not my type of thing. I respect people who are a part of it. I know there's a lot of people in that community who put work into their craft in terms of that. When's the next Little Nightmares episode? I was actually planning on recording an episode tonight or tomorrow. So when that comes out, that could be, you know, that'll be sometime this week, before the weekend, hopefully. How many parts of Little Nightmares is there? I think there's 6, right? I'll have to look into that again. Ah, look at this. It's wonderful. You know, it makes me remember that I should start making a furnace room as well. So I can just smelt more things in general. Okay. Will you play Little Nightmares 2 after you beat the first one? Probably. I'll probably, like, you know, not play it immediately after because money. But yeah, once I get in the mood for it, I'll probably play it. I tend to enjoy games like that, and I'm not exactly gonna just not play, you know, the next installment. I do have plans for other games though, so it's not gonna be a fixation or anything like that. So don't expect me to, you know, pump out videos specifically for that after, you know, because I want to focus on some games that'll be shorter as well. I'm thinking about doing a Pop Goes Let's Play, actually. I really enjoy the game, and I just thought, okay, let me make a Let's Play of it, you know? That or other FNAF fan games as well. Because, you know, ever since the fanverse, I've been pretty excited. Oh yeah, need to click that. Bring this back up here. I'll just put them in there. I'm gonna carry this in this hand so I can put XP into it because I have mending. Ooh, and efficiency. I need to get more. I want looting on this one. No, I just realized I made an error. I need to use this still. There's Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, Amori, and Your Turn to Die. Yeah, Undertale is actually the next thing I'm going to be doing. I'm actually working on a thumbnail and stuff for it. So, Undertale is, a definite one that I'm gonna be playing, as well as Deltarune. I've heard about Amori, I've seen, like, the beginning gameplay of it, as well as Your Turn to Die. Those are also games I plan to play. I also plan to play, Needy Streamer Overload, however, that's gonna be a bit more of an intense game from what I've read because of its themes. So it would be a game that I do warn you going into. And other than that, I mean, I'm gonna be doing a Minecraft Bedrock Let's Play as well as a survival one. I'm not entirely sure when yet, because, you know, I'm working on Falling Stars. So I might not do those immediately. However, the Bedrock one might come sooner than the Java one. Bro, work finished and it's still going. Yeah, it was, it's mainly a lore stream. I'm just doing some basic maintenance before I leave. You know, these are, filled, so I'm just extending it a bit, and then I'm gonna, you know, log off. How's work, though? Do you plan to play Dead of Night? I haven't heard of that game. Well, no, I've heard of that game, but I have yet to really know anything about it. I'll probably play it at some point, because I keep hearing about it. You know, I might as well. And what did you miss, Slime? Just lore, mainly. So, you know, VOD stuff, I'll put timestamps. But, yeah, the lore went on for, like, I'd say, like, a good hour? Maybe more, maybe less. Oh wait, I have more dripstone up here. There we go. Do I have any more slabs? Put any in here? No. I do not. I could have sworn I had more. It's weird for me to actually use them all up like that. Yeah. I hate it because of math. You should get a VR headset to play VR games. Should plan to play. Yeah, I plan to play VR chat. However, getting a VR headset, I don't have the money for that. I do want to get like an Oculus or something in the future. That is a goal of mine, but it's not a close one, you know. And plus, I'm saving up money for things that are to advance my, career, at least as an artist and a creator. So it might take me a minute to get stuff like that. Because those cost money. Lime, yo, I missed you, man. I have no idea how to respond to it. I don't know, there's always like the smile and wave technique or the bro, I missed you too. Bruh. I missed you. Bruh. I can't believe it. Me and Josh remember Lime from the past streams. Oh, yeah, I know I'm probably gonna plan on like streaming and stuff, but over the weekends, at least on my server, there used to be these things called game nights and movie nights. If you're on my Discord server, you'd know. I'm planning on bringing some of that back as well as, updating the server a bit because, it's kind of quiet over there and I miss my game night and movie nights and, if you guys ever want to join in, you can. If you join the server, it's in the description. Should be in the description. Also, I wanted to just streaming VR with the amount of time you do, because once it comes off, you see everything less colorful. Okay, so I think the difference between Minecraft and doing VR would be a completely different experience for me and you, especially streaming. I'd mostly want to play games that I'd have to stand up in. So, like, stuff like Beat Saber or just, like, horror games or something like that. So I'd imagine streams like that would only last so long. And also, eventually that's gonna hurt your eyes. So I would not stream for that long. No need to worry there. Yes, I remember, but I don't get those words coming out of people. Lime. I missed you, man. It's true though. It's true though. I'm probably gonna give you the title of my stream buddy or something, because you stay here for ages. I don't know how you do it, but I thank you. Why did you take a 5-month break from YouTube? Who, me? Or Lime? Did I take a 5-month break from YouTube? Oh, I hear a thing. Oh wait, is he right outside? No, I sworn I saw one. Yes, you did. I mean, okay, so regarding YouTube pre that announcement video, I didn't, I didn't really have a lot of motivation to do much. Also, my computer kind of sucked, at least for gaming or anything like that. So I mostly did oh my god. So I mostly did art live streams, or I posted, replays or just general gameplay of me playing like Mobile Legends or other MOBAs or mobile video games, because that's what I could do at the time, and I didn't know how to edit back then, as well as the fact that I work on other channels and I edit and do thumbnails for other channels. So and on top of the fact that I just have art stuff to do, I'm just generally a busy person, as well as Wendy's as my I guess real job. Yeah, I was just generally a busy person, and without much of a reason to, invest time in something like YouTube, it was hard. But then as Fallen Stars happened, and that made it easier for me to try to do this more, and I've really been enjoying it. Genuinely, I love it. 36 plus hours of watching and still not bored. What do you mean 36 hours? Is that how long it's actually been? Is that how long my streams actually last? I have 36 hours worth of... That's why you took that long of a break from October to January. Yeah, probably. I didn't do YouTube consistently anyway, so I wouldn't really say it was a break. It was more of a common upload schedule. I think the bigger question would have been, why did you start uploading so often or stream so often? But yeah, most of it is hardware disadvantages, or what do you call it? Hardware. The lack of hardware, I guess, to do so, and time. Also, experience, because I didn't know how to edit until a year ago, basically. And I'm still learning how to edit. If you include the Little Nightmares video. Yeah, true. Wait, you actually sat through that? Oh, you poor soul. Do you want to do reaction videos on this channel? Probably not. I'm not the biggest fan of reactionary content unless it's something I'm actually invested in. Unless it's about something I'm invested in. So, yeah, the answer is Probably not. Also, I don't really care for reaction content in general, even as a viewer, as I said, because in my opinion, it's more of effortless content. I mean, editing and stuff included, and also just the time that you have to sit yourself down into a chair and watch something that you may or may not be interested in for so long because people are asking you to. I think that takes effort. But for the most part, it's not engaging enough for me to want to do it. I'd rather just sit down and watch a movie or something with people I care about. You know? Though, I mean, I guess the closest you could come to reactionary content to me is if you join my Discord server and join in on like game night, movie nights or something like that. Because that's when I'm watching something and I'm just sitting in a call with friends and all that. But, I mean, I guess as far as videos on this channel go, wait, how do you make your videos and stream so long? As I said, it has to do with my general interest and what I'm currently doing. In terms of videos, that really depends on what I'm doing. I don't like breaking up like a chapter of Little Nightmares into 2 videos or something like that. I feel like it pulls you out of whatever you're watching and it's kind of like eh. Whilst while streaming is something completely different because I mean, at least so far, my streams have been art or Minecraft. Both things of which I can spend a lot of time on. Minecraft is a very engaging game to me, and I enjoy doing lots of things in it. Running around. There's just a bunch of different mechanics that you can take part in and things to explore, especially when the world is modded, like this one. And if you have a story to tell, that's even better, because you can build around that story and figure out things to introduce into the world around you. Art takes a lot of time. It's probably one of the things I enjoy doing on my own, for the most part, or just quietly in a call with friends. But I decide to do streams of that sometimes, because, you know, I might as well. Though I tend to be quieter in those streams because I'm focused. In a way, it's my job. I get paid for it half of the time. So you're basically watching me work. And that's why it takes so long, because, you know, it's art. It takes time. She talks and avoids the main goal. Yeah, I avoid the tower that was over there that was only like, what, 5-minute walk? It was a 5-minute walkthrough of that tower. Could you imagine making a 12-hour Fallen Stars SMP livestream? You know, every day we get closer to that, and it's only been, what, this is the 4th stream? Though this one hasn't been going on for that long, I imagine. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I started doing this like, what, 2 hours ago? So it's not that long of a stream. Was it 2 hours ago? I started it at 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 2 hours ago. So it's not that long of a stream, but that's because I've worked today and I'm probably not gonna be on for ages if I can manage to restrain myself from doing so. But I mean, it's an entirely possible goal. I've spent like all-nighters, but like after an entire day of gaming, not entire game. I can easily spend like 24 hours playing something like Minecraft. Probably not. I probably won't do it. That's not good for you. So try your best not to. But if it was a challenge or something, yeah, I'd do it. This is another 8-hour stream, isn't it? Nope, I have work tomorrow, and I had work today. As I said, not gonna be that long. Live! No! Don't tempt me! Wendy's was hard. I just gotta relax a little. You know, that's why I'm climbing through vines. And avoiding the main goal, which is me extending stuff. As you said, unfortunately. Though technically I'm answering questions, so I'm not really avoiding anything. Most likely, if it does, it'll be 1 a.m. for me. I am not live streaming for that long. At most, technically speaking, I'll probably stream like a half an hour or an hour more. But that's it. I need to take a shower, I need to get ready for work, and you know, and I need to write down a list of things that I have to do over the week. Not gonna be that long. You said that the last... Well, the difference... Do you like Gmod? I haven't played Gmod. I remember watching it a lot when I was younger. You know, around 2016, 2015. You know, FNAF phase. Still in the FNAF phase, but not in the FNAF Gmod phase. Not in the Fear Raiser. Was it the Fear Raiser? Yeah, I think that's his name. It was the Fear Raiser stream. I mean, I can't talk. Not gonna be the yeah, I know I said it the last 2 streams, but the difference between now and those streams is that I was on my day off and I didn't have work the next day. And you roasted her a good lime. Yeah, lime does that. It's okay though. He's allowed to because, I mean, he's sat through all of my content at full length for God knows what reason. You know, I wonder what your motives are. What are your motives, Lion? Just expect to last from 2 hours to 10 hours. Fair enough. One time I couldn't, I had work, and then today you also couldn't fully sit through it because work. How's your family, Cyan? Terrible. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Though, we do have our rough spots, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I think, I can't lie, it's you know, it's hard sometimes, you know? But you gotta deal with it eventually. Well, you'll deal with it, you know? You deal. I deal. Hello. Hello, a regular channel. What should I call you? Should I just call you regular? Should I just call you channel? Should I call you a, or a regular channel in full? Welcome to the stream. And honestly, my motives are between a few things. It's entertaining, I'm interested in lore, I'm bored, white noise, or the vibes you give off. Well, I'm glad I'm somehow all of those things. Though most of my streams aren't exactly lore, so I'm not entirely convinced on that part, but I mean, then again, that's what this SMP is for. Yeah, I'm glad I cure boredom, add white noise, or I'm somehow interesting or give off good vibes. Sure, regular, lol. Okay, I'll call you regular. I hope you'll be a regular on my channel. Honestly, I feel like that would make you descend into madness. So, warning, I do hour-long streams, but today it won't be like that because I have work. I have to go to Wendy's tomorrow morning, so. No, not that side. Do you like Origins? Do you mean Origins of Olympus or Origins the mod? If you're speaking about either of them, I think they're all right. You know, like they're okay. I don't have much to say on them. I don't watch Origins of Olympus. I don't play the Origins mod. I think they're kind of cool, but that's it for the most part. Hour, as in singular. Yeah, I'll be streaming for another hour or something like that, singular. Or were you referring to how long I stream? Because I stream for hours. I mean, all of the Origins series the crew has made. Another long for that. So, like, Fairy Tail Origins, there's 5 seasons. No. I mean, I actually. Oh, so you're talking about that one. I thought you were talking about Origins of Olympus specifically. But I haven't seen any of that, and honestly, not exactly interested. I do watch the Famous Films channel. Only really because of the FNAF series on it, and since I'm in the FNAF roleplay community, you know, I kind of have to, or else I'm not gonna know what people are talking about. And it's one of the bigger roleplays on YouTube right now, other than like Minecraft FNAF. And honestly, well, that had my attention when I was younger. It doesn't now. But have you seen Supernatural Origin season 3? Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything like that. The most I've seen was Origins of. Is it Origins of Olympus? I'm pretty sure it's called Origins of Olympus. I've only seen like the first season of that from Brian's channel, and that's all. Because as I said, it's not exactly something that piques my interest. And yeah, it's just not my thing. I think it's interesting, but the formatting is not my thing. How about Hermitcraft? I want to binge watch that because I've heard about it for so long, because it's probably one of the biggest SMPs on, you know, in existence right now, other than Dream SMP, but I'd argue that Hermitcraft is more popular than Dream SMP. A big audience doesn't equate to popularity, in my opinion, because that audience can be, you know, solely centered on that, while Hermitcraft is known throughout the Minecraft community, and yeah, I just treat it as the bigger series. Also, it's been going on for ages. But yeah, I plan on watching it. It seems interesting. I think the creators that have taken part in it are interesting as well. I've seen some of them. Yeah. Have you seen Origins? It's a crafting dead roleplay. Oh, Origin Z. Is that like what you call it, DayZ or something? Is that a play on DayZ? That'd be hilarious. Haven't played DayZ. I know I have friends who do. And no, I have not. In terms of the crafting dead roleplay thing. I think I can't list exactly how many Minecraft roleplays I've seen, though most of them centered around either AFMAO when I was younger, I don't really watch her content anymore because it's kind of gotten boring in my opinion. Don't hate me on that. Also, I think things started going downhill after Emerald Secret. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like it. But other than that and like some Minecraft ones, I haven't really taken part of. Or watched. So hey, if you're ever interested in content like that, I have channels that are linked in my channel section, like Key Productions or Invisible Productions, or the channel keeps naming. The name keeps changing, but it's another FNAF one. You see, I work on those, and the people who work on that work real hard on that content. And while they're smaller and, you know, less experienced than bigger creators, they definitely do deserve the love and attention. I work on some of the art on those channels. I also voice act in some of them. So yeah, if you could check them out, it would mean a lot to them. It would definitely mean a lot to them. Sam, I kind of just wish she continued the Emerald Secret. I don't really liked Emerald Secret too much, because that's where things started getting weird in a way that I didn't like. Oh bro, I can't even, oh god, whenever I think of Emerald Secret, I think of the fact that, technically speaking, what's his name, Ian and Aphmau in canon are half siblings. And you know, the whole plot of Emerald Secret was, oh, I hate it. That, but it also just got really weird for me, and I didn't really enjoy it too much. And yeah, it kind of went a bit too far into the realm of impossibility for it to even be a relatable series anymore, because I think that's what the charm of My Street was. It was more of hey, you have a bunch of characters in this sitcom-styled Minecraft roleplay where they just have fun and you can relate to them in some capacity. While Diaries was like, you know, the more fantastical version of that. Or I guess you could reverse it. My Street was the more realistic version of Diaries. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's something I'm still passionate about, but passionate about to a fault, because it makes me just upset when I think about it now. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Let's see. You never seen My Street Season 5, Starlight, and Season 6, When Angels Fall, Emerald Secret Gets Better. That was a red herring. They aren't siblings. Yeah, no, aren't they half siblings? Cause I watched all of My Street in full. I've seen all of well, not all of them, but like all of the major role plays in full on Aphmau's channel. What's his name? Aphmau's like biological father was said to be like, wasn't he like half werewolf or something like that, and that's why Ian was a werewolf. They're half siblings. They don't have the same mother, but they have the same dad, which is why I can't remember what his name was. Was it Darren? I don't know. Aphmau's father was out of the picture for so long. It was because, you know, he was out of the picture, and then we get a character, and it's revealed that, yeah. Damn, you have a lot of FNAF channels connected, and your description is perfect. Zax's name is Zaxian. Okay, I'm sorry, they're basic names. Where did I get Darren from then? I don't know where I got Darren from. I haven't seen it in so long because it, as I said, it makes me upset. I don't like thinking about My Street. And when I think about Diaries, I just feel empty because it's dead. Diaries was the thing that kept me hooked. for the longest time. Also, Dreams of Historia, wasted potential. It had a lot of good things going for it. Then it was booted off to a second channel for some reason, and then never continued. And I forgot what the demon roleplay was with the reverse harem. That one was funny. That one held charm that My Street didn't for me. Derek Lycan is... Oh, okay, I see. Hello, Apakabar. Apakabar? I apologize, I do not know what you're saying, but hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it here. Rachel Lycan is the mother of Aaron and Melissa Hampter. I wish I could communicate, I can't. I'm going to sleep. Good night, everyone. I'm kidding. I'm not ending that quickly. Jeez. This one's so loud. Like, are you desperate for attention? Hello? What do you... I already looked. Yeah, you don't have anything I need. Although, I mean, a jungle sapling won't be bad. How much is it? 5 emeralds? Do I even have that many? No. Alright. Okay. Go away. It's Indonesia. Yeah, I was guessing. Oh, she asked, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? AJI 176. You should have watched season 5 of My Street Cyan. It was good. As I said, I've watched all of My Street. I saw all of My Street. I've seen all of Diaries. I just didn't enjoy it. That's that. I just don't like it. And that's okay. It's my opinion. It's just, personally, I didn't like where the story went. And I have a lot of criticisms towards it, and how it was, written out. And that's not to say it was a bad series or anything like that at all. I just didn't like it. She asked, what version of Minecraft do you use? I use 1.18. This is 1.18, I believe. Or 1.8. Yeah, no, it's 1.18.1. But I use different versions depending on what I'm doing. Why can't you give me an explanation? I don't know, why do you need an explanation? I mean, my explanation is pretty clear. I didn't like how it was written out. I said it went a bit too far into the fantastical, the like parts of the world rather than focusing on what it was originally focusing on, which was, you know, the connections the characters had with each other and the relationships they grew together, rather than getting into like God Wars or whatever, or Demon and God Wars. Like Irene and stuff, because that was stuff that was introduced in, you know, Diaries. And I personally would have seen that stuff continued in Diaries rather than trying to bring it into the more popular series at the time, which was My Street. It made it feel way too full and way too serious when that wasn't the original goal of the series. And while it's fine to get serious, it also strayed too far from what it was originally meant to be. And there could have just been a better direction for it, in my opinion. And, yeah. That's all. And that's the only explanation that I owe you. What's your favorite season of My Street? It's melee. My bad. Season 6 was good, Cyan. Believe me, everyone likes season 6. Well, I didn't like season 6. I didn't like Emerald Secret and everything afterwards. That's my opinion, and that's what I'm gonna rest on. No one can convince me otherwise because it's been years. Because there's no reason to convince me. That's just how I feel. And that's where I will stand. So, like, I respect your opinion that you liked season 6 or, you know, all of My Street in general. But you need to respect my opinion that I did not. I really did not enjoy it. And if you don't like that, then that's fine. But I'm not here to appeal to everyone's opinions or, like, thoughts. I'm my own person. I asked what texture, I don't know. Oh, the texture pack! Let me see. Hold on. Let me get the texture pack real quick. I'll type it in chat. Where is it? The mods? No. I think it's in... No, it has to be. Oh wait, no, I think it's in... Yeah. This texture pack... Hold on. For anyone wanting the texture pack, I'm gonna post it in the chat real quick. Give me 1 moment. Oh wait, no. That was the wrong thing. Hold on. Enter. That's the texture pack. It's, you can get it through CurseForge or whatever. No, yes, ho. Did you not like Starlight either? I do respect your opinion. Opinions are opinions. Didn't mean to be rude that time. It's not rude. And I'm sorry if I got a bit aggressive, but I do not like it when someone tries to force their opinion on me when I've been perfectly clear with how I feel about something. Like, I respect your decision. I mean, your decisions and your opinions, but you need to respect mine. And that's that. And I did not like Starlight. I actually really hated Starlight. And Angel's Fall. I did not like either of them. And that is just my opinion. You can like it, I just do not. I'm not gonna think less or more of you either way, because it really doesn't matter how you feel to me when it comes to topics like that. It's not very trivial either. Science Season 7 of My Street will go back to Slice of Life. More or less. The damage has been done. Also, that is if she ever makes a Season 7 of My Street. I think I've heard that she's gonna, but I don't know, it seems like her content right now is taking her in a more profitable direction, and I'm not gonna blame her if she continues that way. It's just not my type of content anymore. Because I guess you also got to consider the new audience that she gained as opposed to her old one. She's got to conform. She's got to conform to that, or she has to conform to both. There's no real going back to stuff like that. For her, at least. At least not in a way that that pleases her new audience, as well as try to draw back the new one. Because that's just how, you know, audience and stuff works. Though that's a whole, like, I'm gonna try not to get trapped in. She will, we just need to wait for COVID to be over for her to make the season. I doubt it. The voice actor of Insist and said she hasn't talked to Aphmau for a long time. Yeah, I heard that the original reason why they stopped doing roleplays and stuff was because of COVID and stuff. I mean, I don't know how I entirely feel too much about that argument. Mainly because of the fact that Minecraft roleplays can usually be done over the internet and completely. And I understand production quality and all of that, but she's also still producing videos right now. So it's you know, more door squeaky noises. Really? How did you know Lime? Probably through Twitter or by following the voice actors. I mean, it's not that hard to keep in touch with what voice actors are doing. They're actually the most vocal out of most people when it comes to, you know, the field that they're in. If you know about Miraculous or something, you know that a few like two of the voice actors recently quit because they were getting underpaid and Zag cartoons you know, weren't giving them what they were worth, and they ended up leaving the show completely. And these are the English actors too. I'm not so sure about the French or other, you know, other languages. This was part of an interview one time. I saw it 4 to 7 months ago. She was part of a something else. Also, what exactly are you waiting for, Cyan? Is something cooking? Yeah. I'm waiting for this stuff, basically. Actually, I need to get more lava real quick. As I said, this isn't gonna be a super long thing. I don't have major plans. I just wasted that lava. Because I don't want to get stuck here for too long, so I'm just talking to you guys. It's more of a chill stream. I know about the Exodus. What's the Exodus? Rate all 6 seasons of My Street out of 10. I'm not fully sure. It's been a minute, so I can't just pinpoint exactly which season I liked the best because it's been a few years. And as I said, the most recent ones were probably the last seasons because they were the most recent ones. So I wouldn't be entirely sure but if I were to rate My Street as a whole for what it's become, I mean, taking in to account of all the factors involved, production quality, you know, story, voice acting, all of that together, skins, whatever, builds. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Not because the technicalities were bad, mainly because I put a lot more emphasis on the story of something. And as I said, I didn't care for it too much, and when Maestri was first a thing, I didn't really care for it all too much either. I just watched it while I was waiting for Diaries to come out, because I enjoyed Diaries a lot. I feel like Diaries was definitely Aphmau's strong suit, or just overall full-on fantasy. Because, you know, like, I mean, that's what she started on. It was, you know, it was a time. It was a great time. I was there when Diaries, like the original story, was being told. And it was something. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Not bad, not super good in my opinion. It's decent. Did you watch Phoenix Drop High season 2? Got any suggestions for non-mainstream anime or shows? I think Erased is really good. Erased, Angels of Death. Angels of Death was actually something that was introduced to while I was when I joined Izumi's Discord, because back then there was an anime club and we were watching anime, and Angels of Death was the first one, I believe. So that one's really good. I'll have to think more about it. I mean, I'm not sure if BNA is like super popular, but it's on Netflix. It's pretty good in my opinion. I enjoyed watching it. And yeah, did you watch Phoenix Drop High season 2? As I said, I watched all of it. I've seen, like, you know, probably the majority of her roleplays. So anything, so just to make it clear, anything connected to Diaries or or My Street, I've seen it all. Unless it's been unless it was a mini game episode, or like recent things referring to them. But I don't, you know, I'm talking full on canon stuff. I know, I've watched all of it. Have you seen Diaries Rebirth? Yes, I've seen Diaries Rebirth. Rebirthed. That is something I actually really enjoyed, and I was really looking forward to, because as I said, fantasy is Aphmau's strong suit, and the way she introduced the like, you know, the original characters in a more cohesive way, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the retelling of her beginning, because, you know, Diaries started out as like a modded Let's Play with like some lore, but not really. So I really enjoyed it, and then it completely stopped, and that made me just cry for so long on the inside, because it hurt. It was like a major blow to one of my, like, at the time, biggest inspirations. Well, not at the time, but I mean, to say that she inspired some of the things that I create now would be completely true, because she did inspire me, and that's probably why it hurts so much whenever I sort of talk about things like this, especially referring to her, because I've been so passionate about her content. Do you like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan? I've seen Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer. Attack on Titan, I plan on watching it, but I have not yet. Have you seen Real Life? No, I have not seen Real Life. I've seen ReZero. But yeah, I haven't seen Real Life yet. I'm assuming it's an anime or a show. Have you seen The Mutant Girl and Fallen Angels? They are gacha shows. As I said earlier, I'm not into gacha content. As I said, I respect people who do and who create it, because I know it takes work. But it is, again, not my thing. So no, I haven't, and I probably won't anytime soon, unless there's an actual reason for me to. like a friend or something makes it, and yeah. I'm thinking about good shows and stuff though. What are good shows? I hate White Rabbit, or at least sus of them, of ReZero. White Rabbit. If that's from season 2, I do not know what that character is because I haven't seen season 2 or the OVAs yet. I watched the first season of ReZero ages ago. I really like it. I really do enjoy it, but I have to really dedicate my time and my mental strength to that because watching the first season of ReZero, that's as I described to my sister when I was telling her about this anime, it's like you know, you go insane with Subaru, and that's how I felt at least. Also, I was like pulling an all nighter watching it. Like I binge watched the entire thing in one night. It was a bad trip. Do you like Clue? Like the game, or is that a show or something? I I I wouldn't think that you're talking about the board game, unless it's like that like one thing that was inspired off of the board game, which I haven't seen. So I don't know. That's my answer. I have not seen Clue, so I don't know. Thoughts on Seven Deadly Sins and My Hero Academia? My Hero Academia, I love it. I love it to death. That is a show that I will watch no matter what. I feel like, because when I was talking about inspirations, Kohei Horikoshi, he is one of my biggest inspirations right now, as an artist and as a story writer. I just I love his content. Um, so yes, I love My Hero Academia. I'm not gonna say it's like the world's best show or anything like that because it isn't. It by far isn't. Um, though it brings me a lot of joy when I do watch it. Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins is I've seen the first season when it was first a thing, so that was years ago. But I have not watched anything since. Not because I'm not interested in it or anything. I actually really enjoyed it. However, I've just been busy and I wish I could dedicate more time to stuff like that, but I haven't. I'm talking about the Clue movie. So I'm assuming it is based off of uh what you call it? The board game. So no. No, I have not. I won't say anything about ReZero, then you will need a lot more mental strength. I assume so. I mean, it's it's like reversing time fuckery and messing with it's basically about messing with death and stuff, like messing with the course of multiple people's lives while you have to constantly sit through everything and try to fix it. It sucks. It really sucks. I would not want to be like in that situation at all whatsoever. Um yeah. Oh, if anything, there is a show I recommend that isn't an anime. It's one that I watch with my friend Fox. Which we need to watch more of soon. Because it's been a minute. But it's called Lost in Space. If you like science fiction and space travel and stuff like that, that is a very good. It's a very good show. I love it so much. It's amazing. Um, Also, fun fact: I'm apparently really good at noticing who creates music because I also love the Jurassic Park series. So when I heard the music of Lost in Space, there was this one point where I was just like, "Huh, I wonder if this is the same people who made the Jurassic like Parker World's like soundtrack, and I was joking about it. I was just like, it's like the dinosaur movie. And then Fox searched it up, and it turned out to be true. He was right. Well, I was right. I don't know how, but I was right. I'm talking about top 10 worst anime. I have not seen enough bad anime to rate that, but I will say I don't like Sword Art Online. I think it is one of the worst animes, story-wise at least. The art style and the animation, I like that. It's pretty top tier. Though I hate Sword Art Online. It's so bad. It was one of the first animes I've watched, and it's not going to be my last. I'm not going to sit through it like that. I might watch it, but that'll only be for kicks right now. It sucks, but still interesting enough to keep watching. Does your friend Fox know you're a fox? Yes, he does. He also told me that I really missed out, like, he's holding it against me that I did not do this. So basically, if you look at this is Persian ears, right? So I'm using cat ears basically in place of fox ones. However, the reason why is because if you try to do anything with fox ears, like it's not even fox ears. You can't get fox ears. Hold on. I'm gonna show you why I don't use the fox stuff. I only have the fox tail. It is because I don't. It's like a. I don't know. It's an entire head. Like you don't understand. Hold on. I gotta find it now. Okay, I'm still gonna be reading stuff as I do this, by the way. Lost in Space, the old series, old movie. And the new series. Oh, really? It's an old series? Oh, interesting. I'll have to look at that then. How about Sword Art Online Abridged? It's a thing on YouTube made for comedy. I remember seeing that a while ago, and I thought it was funny. So, yes. Oh my god, you can make angel wings? Oh, that'd be so cute. Oh my god, for Halloween, we gotta dress up. We gotta dress up, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. I found it. Look at this. Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think this roleplay would have been way too serious if I if I entered the world looking like this. Just I would have went full furry mode. Not that that's a bad thing, but that would have been so funny. Hold on. Let me get the whole getup. Hold on. it's so stupid. Oh, I love it. I wonder if there's anything else. I never actually looked into this. Oh, I forgot. You can name bows. That's so cool. Rune sword, battle axe. Oh, these are so cool. A staff of growth and decay. What? Oh, there's loots. What else? Some more. Antlers, there's horns, hats, mermaid ears, more hats, a lot of hats. There's a Christmas hat. We're making one for Christmas. I don't think I would have taken it serious. Yeah, that end, I already had, like, you know, a character design ready, or at least in my head, enough for me to, you know, restrain myself from doing something so comedic. Because, I kid you not, like, I was in a call with, like, Izumi and, Jackie when this, SMP was still, like, in the works. And they were asking me, like, hey, what type of, like, ears or something would you want for your character? And when we were talking about it, they're like, hey, I think Jackie was just like, hey, I'm giving you cat ears because the fox, like, stuff isn't exactly, you know, what you'd want. It'd be a full head, and I'd be like, wait, let me see it. And I put it on, and I was just like, you know, I actually might go into it. And, you know, I feel like they took it as a joke, but I was actually seriously considering it because I thought it would be so hilarious. It would be so hilarious if I did. But, like, I have this serious character come in, and they walk up, like... No, that's not how you do it. Hold on. Oh yeah, and they walk up to you, and they're just like, you know, I'm having a lot of issues right now, and it's a lot to deal with. I don't remember much, and like, imagine if I started. Imagine. It would be the most comedic and sad thing in this entire SMP. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. That would have been. Oh, I would have. Oh my. I would have messed with so many people like that. Oh, and you know, I'm still actually considering doing something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But, you're when it happens, you're gonna have to deal with it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I could not keep a straight face. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't think. Well, like, I mean, here's the thing. The good part about being in a first-person game is that you don't have to see that. You actually, you know, you can have a completely straight face while wearing something ridiculous in this game. And you would have no idea what you looked like while you were saying that. But for everyone else seeing you, I feel like, I kid you not, for the first, like, 10 streams, they would not be able to keep a straight face long enough to, like, say, you know, to say stuff. Like, hell, I can barely keep a straight face in a serious situation. I'm not gonna hold anyone else to do the same when I'm wearing an entire fursuit head thing. You know? You know, I wonder if I can mount it on a wall. Oh god. That would be terrible. Oh, that'd be terrifying. Okay, a single one. Oh, that'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just walking around hoping that that stuff will grow. Same with this. I would not keep a straight face for 5 seconds. I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face from the get-go. Unless, like, the character was intentionally meant to be, like, some sort of, like, sentient animal. You know, I mean, I guess I just explained what an anthro was. but with a different word. But unless they're intentionally made that way, like, you know, and meant to be like that sort of like a, I guess, happy character, like you know, Happy from Fairy Tale. Like, if they're meant to be sort of like that, well, like, you know, an animal companion, best friend sort of thing, then I would be able to, you know, take it seriously enough. I'd be like, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's what this character is. But not when they're, you know, I feel like there's only so much someone could take of that. Okay, completely forgotten what version you're on, but I do remember an old mod. It hasn't updated, but it might help in the future. You basically build your own outfit in Minecraft using blocks. I think I know exactly what this mod is. Nope, never mind. I've heard of this before, though. I only thought of what you, said, because I'm not sure if that's what, yeah, no, I don't think, yeah, no, one of the people that I know on one of the channels I promote, it's for Key Productions. The person who makes like the I guess skins, quote unquote, basically has a mod, like I think it's similar to Chisels and Bits or something like that. But basically he makes some more detailed like animatronics by actually building them, and they're basically just stand-ins for armor slots usually. They're really cool. If you look at the main series that Key Productions has, you'd see them, and at first it's a bit strange because that's how I felt. I was just like, huh, that's interesting. But that's because it is interesting, because it's something I hadn't seen up until that point, and I feel like it just takes a lot of, you know, effort to do something like that. And, you know, he's really talented. Again, support the people on Key Productions or Invisible Productions or the other FNAF roleplay channel. Keep forgetting what it's called. I think it's, oh yeah, Fazbear Studio. Yeah, Fazbear Studios. And welcome back, Joshua. And yeah, it is really cool. Bro, like, the people there work hard. Like the people on all three of those channels work really hard. And again, just follow them, follow their individual counterparts if you feel so inclined to. I just link the entire channels there unless I know them, you know, by name or whatever, because there's a lot of people taking part in it. Yeah, they all work so hard, and they're all like amazing at what they do. So yeah, support them. I mean, also on top of that, support the people who do this SMP. I'm pretty sure you guys already know all of them. But yeah, support them. Support everyone. Support everyone. You know, because that's the only way we'll get anywhere. But I'm specifically shouting out those channels because you know, I don't talk about them too much on my channel, but if I do get the chance, I will say it, support them. You know? I'm gonna be very aggressive about it. Or at least like look at their content once or twice, cause again, they have some good stuff like happening there, and to see them grow would probably mean so much to them. But yeah. Anyway, the end of the stream is nearing. About 10 minutes. I only learned of you because of Izumi, because she introduced me to her BF Tomokichu, who said your art was awesome. Yeah, I made his art. I actually make a lot of the art on Fazbear's Studio and Invisible Productions. Just about all of the art on those channels, or at least drawn art on there, belongs to, well, doesn't belong to me. I made it for the channel, but I made it. I created it. I do a lot of art. I do a lot of drawing. It doesn't seem like it, but I do a lot of it. But yeah, that's who I am. I'm an artist. Wanting to branch out to do more YouTube things as well, and other things in general. I have a lot of plans. I have comics planned. I have just nice, pretty art pieces planned. I got YouTube stuff planned. I have potential apparel planned. I have I don't know what else I got planned, but I'm probably gonna plan other things. So that's why it looks familiar. Yeah, I made it. Do you like dreams? Dreams. Specify. What comics? I haven't made the comics yet, but I have some planned. I have an original series planned, which you'll, if you end up watching any of my art streams, at any point, you'll probably see it like a few times, but you're going to see you know, my original characters. They're from a series that I'm calling Europida. It's a fantasy with sci-fi also in it. It's a fantasy sci-fi comic series that I got planned. And it is probably, I'm not gonna say, I mean, hopefully my masterpiece ends magnum opus, but probably my magnum opus. If like, you know, when I actually get it out there. I'm working real hard on it, so it's not gonna come out anytime soon because I want to make sure it is, you know, basically as good as it can be. The game Dreams on PlayStation. I don't play I've never really played any PlayStation games before. I've never owned a PlayStation. I've had a 360 and some Nintendo consoles, but that's about it. Also, in terms of comics, back to that. I also have a FNAF AU comic planned as well, which basically strives to be a both more realistic take, but also fantastical take on the series. Mainly with soul shenanigans. That's more, I guess, fantastical, at least in design, in character design. But I plan on making it more realistic by, you know, having the characters more fleshed out in general, rather than just crying child cries. Michael bully, but also gets scooped. Elizabeth dies. William Afton is murderer. Hee hee hoo hoo. A bunch of kids dead. You don't know who those kids are, but they're dead and they're coming after you. You know, it's gonna be more of like making these characters actual characters rather than just plot devices. I have no idea how long the stream has been since you said it will end in, but it's been a fun stream. Kind of surprised it didn't go on for at least 5 hours or 8. Yep, as I said, I'm holding myself to that. If anything, I'm probably going to be chilling out in my Discord server. It's in the description. You're already in it, Lime. Yeah, I'm just saying it for anyone who watches VOD or doesn't watch VOD and is lurking or something like that. But, yeah, if anything, I might chill out there after this. After I, you know, do basic things, like eat and shower. you know? So, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna be hanging out in a private server that I'm in, talking to my friends there, because it's been an entire day since I really had a full thought out conversation with them, and I talk to them every day. So, yeah. What's your favorite game? Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I love a lot of games, like, obviously Minecraft, but in terms of games that have had the most impact on me, it's either been Minecraft or Five Nights at Freddy's, and I feel like Five Nights at Freddy's has been more prominent to my growth as a person and as a creator. So yeah. So, I mean, then again, Minecraft is equally in that field. Honestly, it's hard for me to pick a favorite, but Minecraft, solely because of its impact on me. Not Minecraft, FNAF, solely because of its impact on me. It's actually the reason why I started doing art in the first place. So it is actually rather important to me. I'll just stare at DC then, expecting nothing. Expect something. Because I plan on either doing an announcement tomorrow or tonight, depending on when I decide to talk to my admins. Because I have some things planned for the server, so either expect it or don't expect it. Today or tomorrow. Thoughts on my inner demons? Wasn't that, yeah, I'm pretty... Isn't that Aphma's other series? If it is, I liked it. I think it was fun. I think it was a really nice change of pace, especially from Diaries. You know, touching on serious things while keeping it fantastical. As I said earlier, it had a charm that My Street didn't, because My Street tried to take something and transform it into something that it originally wasn't. My Inner Demons didn't try to do that. It was its own thing, and it did it well. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. Would I watch it more? Probably. Would I watch it anytime soon? Probably not. I don't even have time to think about my own life. Oh, now I know part of what I wanted to do. Favorite season of Diaries? That's kind of hard. I liked the original Diaries, and the individual seasons, for very specific reasons. I enjoyed them for different reasons, because, you know, they're all different in their own way because of how the series itself developed and evolved over time. So I'm not fully sure. I enjoyed most of it until Aaron was introduced. And when it started going down the whole, like, that part. I think most of my issues in general were with introductions with Aaron. Nothing against him as a character. It's just, I have issues with him, like, as a character. And it stretches more upon general blindness from the creators. Oh, though I will say, as I said earlier, I think the revamp of Diaries was very polished and well done. So from what I had seen so far, claps all around for that. You just really don't like Aaron, or he is bad luck. So most of my issues with My Street and Diaries spawned because of the introduction of Aaron. And that's not because I hate him as a character. I actually think he's a pretty decent character. He's interesting. He has, like, you know, a story. But it was the way he was introduced and what Aphmau had done with him as a character. Because here's the thing that I cannot ignore when it comes to the series. Basically, Diaries and Diaries had, like, this thing, you know, called the love triangle within it. And it had, you know, 3 characters. It was Garth, Lawrence, and Aphmau. And here's the thing. Honestly, I did not care who she ended up with it. I've never been, like, a shipper or anything like that. However, I'm pretty sure the only reason why Aaron was introduced and became the main love interest for Aphmau was purely because he was based off of Jason, which is, her husband. And, while that doesn't seem like an issue at first, it becomes a huge issue when you're thinking about the story that you were previously trying to tell, the quality of it, and, overall, rearranging it to fit certain needs that did not need to be met. Yeah, bad luck. Again, it's not really bad luck. It's more of just, why are you going to try to retcon things in your originally planned story just to introduce the self-insert of your hubby, okay? Like, I know that Aphmau's a self-insert as well, but, like, she wasn't forced into the story. The story was built around her. Aaron was forced into the story. And then when My Street came along, that just became, further cemented. I feel like all I've been doing this live stream was slandering, Aphmau roleplays. But it's just my genuine opinion. Like, I don't know. I made my opinions clear before. It's not gonna change, so just expect more of it. Wait, did I take... Okay, going off topic, but curious. When did you say 10 minutes? 12 minutes ago. So that means I should start wrapping up. Gonna take this real quick. That's why I was, organizing stuff, by the way. It was because I was already getting ready to stop. Yeah, I'm just gonna organize my inventory real quick, put stuff away, and then the stream will be over. So, any final words before the live chat dies? What are your final words? But yeah, it kind of seems like you are doing that. But I kind of agree. Agree with what? Specify. Hold on, let me clear out. Oh, I had a lot of stuff sitting in here. I'm gonna leave lore important stuff in my book bag for now. It was a great stream. I'm willing to watch the VOD. Oh, 100 hours more. Hey, if you're willing to watch 100 hours more, watch until you came into the stream afterwards, because that's where all the good shit's at. Not my ramblings about how upset I am with the AFMAO series. Oh, boo-hoo, the story didn't go the way I wanted it to. Oh well. I agree with what you're saying about AFMAO. Yeah, like, I still respect her as a creator. It's not that I don't. It's just, again, you know, I both looked up to her, and also, I know that she has so much more potential than what she puts out, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad when I see potential not being used to its fullest, you know? Hold on, I'm gonna get the lava from downstairs, put it in this bucket so I can put it away. I'll go back to rewatch. Ew, perfect, 2 buckets. And cool beans. At a certain point, I'm gonna, like, owe you half of my YouTube salary once I get the first check or whatever, if I ever do. Because you're probably the one giving me the most views, like, watch time. That's not where that goes. I have a wood chest. I'm gonna put my wood in here. Sticks in there. Well, you played Danganronpa and the fan games. Danganronpa fan games? I'm not entirely sure of. Danganronpa, I do plan on playing it at some point, but I don't know. Because, again, money. Because, yeah. I don't, you know, I don't have an infinite amount of it. Therefore, it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna play games that I know for certain that I want to play and do have, or have the money for. But yeah. I know for certain what I'm gonna play. You'll know when you know. Anyway. Yeah. There's a lot of Danganronpa fan games. I assume so, because... Alright, I'm sorry about that. Are you willing to try Valorant? I think the noise is assigned to end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end it pretty soon. In a few moments. Are you willing to try Valorant? I'm pretty sure I asked this before, but my mind went goldfish and I forgot. Yeah. I actually tried Valorant before, actually. I didn't really enjoy it. It's not my cup of tea. Anyway. I'm gonna end the stream off now, so thank you so much for watching. And just remember, I'm right behind you. Don't turn around. Bye-bye.